Hi readers, it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel. This is a small book haul, but I have a larger book haul filming as well. But I bought myself a birthday gift. I got some money for my birthday, but this was a book that I have been trying to find for a while. I think I've talked about it on the channel. I finally found it on Etsy and it is now mine again. So let's talk about it. This is like my childhood and my adulthood in a book. Okay, so this is very heavy. I should have weighed it to see how heavy it is. A Treasury of Literary Masterpieces, which is simply a book all about books. This is a synopsis of, I don't even know how many are in here, to be quite honest. It was published at first as Literary Treasures. My sisters got this for me when I was a young kid, and I really do not know. I don't know how I would know. There is an index. And wait till I show you this. This is the index. This is how small each of those have to be in order to be able to. So the index of titles is one index, and yeah, index of authors is another. Also, translators, editors, dramatists, incredible. So, this was gifted to me as a child. Again, I lost it in the storm. It was one of my biggest heartbreaks of losing the books that I lost in the storm. This apparently at some point belonged to Linda Warren, but Linda no longer owns it. It is now mine. I don't care that it's not in perfect condition. I couldn't find one in perfect condition. It is crazy. So let me just show you kind of what this looks like. So for example, here's Absalom by William Faulkner. And then there is a synopsis. And it goes chapter by chapter, typically, not in every point, but often it does. Here's Through the Looking Glass, Alice in Wonderland. So we're still in the A's. There are also some illustrations of authors that were, I'm sure, illustrated by the publishers of this book. For example, here is Double Indemnity by James Cain, published in 1943. When this book was published, James Cain was still alive. I don't think he is now because he was born in 1892, but I guess it's possible, but very unlikely. The Grapes of Wrath, John Steinbeck, and Kidnapped, Robert Louis Stevenson. Like you just open it up and here you go, Oliver Twist, but they're not all as well known as that. For example, Power by Leon Feuchtwanger is a long, carefully documented historical position of the Jew in an alien government. For example, Josephus in Rome. The protagonist of this, his best-known work, Power, was a Jew named Sus. The earlier translation of the German title is Jew Sus, who rose to a great political importance. In addition to its good history, the novel has a good adventure story. It enjoyed great popularity when it was published and remains an item in the currently read literature of several countries. I would have never known about the novel Power by Leon Feuchtwanger had I not looked at this book. Here's one by Eugene O'Neill, Mourning, Mourning, becomes Electra. 3 plays. So it is more of a work of valid as a work of literature than as a practical drama, it says, and it was inspired by the Electra story as told by the ancient Greek playwright Sophocles. A Message to Garcia by Albert Green Hubbard. Merton of the Movies by Harry Leon Wilson. You can see some of these are very lesser known. Then there's Lost Horizon by James Hilton and Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. So again, I'm just delighted to have this, and here's why, because it's a substantial part of my childhood and about learning about classic literature as a young person. It also was, again, gifted to me by my sisters. And then for the third reason, it is something that I can just browse and take a look at. And if I decide one of these books that I read the synopsis of is starting to look really like something I want to read, I won't finish the synopsis because it does tell you what happens throughout the entire story. It's not a shortcut in my mind. What it is a celebration of and an honoring of all of the works of all of these people that found their way into this magical little book. But for some people, I suspect it is a bit of a shortcut. Be whatever it may be, it is mine. And I'm so delighted that this happened to me at this time and that I found it and that it is mine. And I will assure you that if we have to ever evacuate for a hurricane again, this is going with me. I swear to you, this feels like it weighs, I mean, probably not as much as my granddaughter, but maybe. No, maybe it does. I'm gonna have to weigh it and get back to you. It's not in bad shape either. It's got just a few little things here and there. The pages obviously are yellowed, but you know, when it was published, there's no way they wouldn't be. So thanks for watching. Thanks for taking a look at this favorite thing of mine that I finally got my hands on. I just can't tell you how excited I am. Happy birthday to me. Take good care and happy reading. Bye.